Boxing Media UK, you're with Chris Rock and Roller Jenkins. How's it going, Chris?
You're in my house.
I'm in your house.
Good, son. Good. Just come back from training.
Take us back to the beginning of the year, Chris. What's been going on? It's all been going on, hasn't it?
Yeah, I was meant to fight December. Stalker pulled out. And then Limman, then I had straight shot at him. Dates were changing, left, right and centre. He pulled out. Nurse stepped in. Dates were changing again. And then basically I collapsed on a Wednesday before I was meant to fight. You know, everyone knows what's going on. It's a matter of a stomach virus taking all over me, being training for so long.
Tell us about that day, you know.
Yeah, I went for a run on a Tuesday night. Got home. So I'm a sore throat. I thought, oh, have some milk. Drunk some milk, went to bed. The weight was good. I woke up the next day on a Wednesday. About 10:03 Wednesday morning. I thought, oh, wicked. I had a bit of porridge. Had a cup of tea. Let that settle. Went for a run then about 2. I felt good. Got just on the corner of the street. My legs went from underneath me and then I just sat on the floor. Sat there for about fucking 10-20 minutes, maybe even half hour. Got up.
What was you thinking was wrong?
I don't know, I thought something bad was up. So I managed to get home. Pulled the gear head on off. Went upstairs, jumped in the freezer and got a bath. So I was out the bath. I was boiling hot. I was boiling. I could feel it, but I was freezing cold. So I chucked loads of clothes on. Laid here. And then I managed to get out to the car. Because I could manage to get a lift because I texted one of the trainers that I was in a bad way. So then I managed to get the car and I was struggling to walk. Got up to the gym and as I got to the car I was having cramps and not feeling too good. Got into the gym doors and then my old man was coming by me and I remember saying, Dad, I'm going. He said, what are you on about? I fucking go in. And then he said, what? So I go in and grab on like a trunk in on the wall. I just went on the floor, gone, out there. I remember
you fall unconscious though?
Yeah, they reckon.
Fainted though?
I fainted and I was gone for a couple of seconds. And then 4 of the boys in the gym, well, Big Dean, Ronnie, Enzo, my old man, they picked me up, checked me in. I was having like spasms off up my body. So that's to do with salts, I think. Phone ambulance, then it wasn't happening, so my old man rushed me down to hospital, straight in. Basically, my blood levels were abnormal, low magnesium, low potassium, slightly dehydrated, temperature of over 40. And it was all down to having that stomach bug on that Wednesday. I was basically shitting like a racehorse. So everything I was drinking was going straight through me. So where I was keeping myself hydrated, it was just going straight down. So, well, it's one of the things. Move on now.
You know, when you come out of hospital, how was you feeling then? Was you feeling like okay or?
Well, they went to keep me in for 2 nights, but I stayed in for the Wednesday night. Left discharge Thursday evening. Said I want to go home, but I couldn't walk. I do have a wheelchair. So me and my old man are like Lou and Andy from Little Britain. But I couldn't even go out the wheelchair. I had no energy in my legs. My old man carried me in the house. I slept on the sofa for, I think it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. I slept on the sofa and then I was pissing in a bucket. That's how bad it was. We went away to Tenby in the caravan. And I think after the day or so I started managing to walk a bit better. But it was a good 2.5 weeks until I started feeling a little bit normal.
Yeah.
So I was off the gym for 3 weeks. It's all because the training was so long. There's no other reason for it.
Do you think so?
Yeah. I was in camp for 5 months. If you work it out. November and I collapsed in March, I think it was.
But you had a couple of breaks in between though?
I had like 2 days off. But 2 days off, considering out of, altogether I think I had about 2 weeks maximum altogether off.
Yeah.
That's a day here, a day there, 2 days here, you know, so. We've learned now. That's why things have changed this camp. when we're sparring, when we're doing certain things.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking.
Nurse he still had a fight, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm glad, you know, that the contracts were signed. I thought I lost the fight, to be fair. The contracts were signed. He boxed some kid, and I don't know. He looked good, to be fair. He got caught with a few, you know, maybe because he underestimated that kid, but no, he's good, like me.
So the fight is now rescheduled for
July 18th for Manchester. Anyone wants tickets, let me know, because to be fair, I haven't really got much going up to this one. I've got about like 30 tickets, 40 tickets gone.
I bet it's hard for you now to sell tickets because the last 3 or 4 fights you've sold tickets and they've got to be cancelled.
We've like 3 times it's not been my fault, and last time was my fault because I collapsed. But I can understand people, oh, you know, you're not going to fight, you're going to pull out, or he's going to pull out. But at the end of the day, it's boxing, like, so show your support, grab a ticket. You know, I really do appreciate it. I know it's a long way, but we can make a weekend of it, like, nah. Yeah, so MEN Arena, Scott Quigg, boxing for the world title. Anthony Crowler, boxing for the world title. Big Anthony Joshua on it. Sam Eggen's boxing for the British title against Glenfoot. And you got me on it. Plus a number more to be on it, I hope. So that's it.
6 weeks away, how's training and stuff going?
It's going bang on, to be fair, you know. My weight's bang on track. If anything, I'm lighter than what I should be, but that just shows the work I'm doing. We'll be starting sparring now next week. I done a few light ones tonight in the gym. I'll just move in, only 3 or 4 I done. But it'll be picking the intensity up now from next week and picking the rounds up in sparring. Travelling Bristol, maybe Norwich, through the gyms in up the valleys, up Glasgow, Mountain Ash. Well, you know, we'll all click into place now. We got 6 weeks, we got out there 6 weeks, we got 4.5 weeks of hard work still to go. Just make sure I'm in peak top position ready for Mr. Nurse.
Buzzing division, Chris, what do you think of the division?
The division's tasty, innit? You know, there's
a lot of the good fights out there to be made, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I'm like number 12 now in the box rec or whatever. Oh, there's a few boys there, you know, like Dave Ryan to come off champion.
He boxed on the weekend, did you watch it?
Yeah, he showed that. He showed that, you know, when he goes down, he's back up, and you know, he beat John Wayne but that I thought was actually going to do a number on him, if I'm honest with you, because it must be looking good in the previous fights. But well, there's some big tasty fights here, you know. Saunders is out with an injury now with his hand. I hope he gets back better soon, like, because he is a big name in the division. But you know, there's Jack Catterall in there. Tom Stalker, you know, we don't underestimate him. I know he lost. This young kid, Tommy Martin, Ricky Boylan. There's like a number of boys here. No, this is a tasty division, like.
If you win this British title, when you win it, there's some big fights going to be coming your way, surely.
Yeah, well, like, you know, I'd love to hopefully win the British if everything goes well now. May possibly go for Dave Ryan then, if he shall come off champion. Check his belts on. He's also the WBC International Champion, my old belt that I vacated.
You'd like to win that belt back?
Too right, man. Definite.
Yeah.
I'll have a number of belts here then. You know what I mean? So I have no room, yeah.
Things might finally fall into place, huh?
Yeah, you know, and I might be boxing these big shows. It's hard, you know. There's not lots of people know certain things about boxing, you know. Matchroom are the main deal. They're like the FIFA of boxing. You know, if you sell good tickets, you get on the shows. If you don't sell good tickets, you don't get on the shows. Unless you have to go on the shows because you're like me now. But to be fair, Matchroom have been working well with me since prize fighter. And I just like to say thank you to Eddie and Barry and all the Matchroom team as well for working well with my manager, Mr. Boyce, Paul Boyce. And I do appreciate it because I'm from England. I'm not from England, I'm from Wales as well, a little village. So any show I do go on, unless it's in Cardiff, I won't really sell many tickets. Like Cardiff, I sold about 200 tickets, maybe a bit more. I'm only selling 40, you know. So I really do appreciate everything that they give me the opportunity, you know. And I hope they like me, like, you know, as an idiot outside the ring. But you know, dedicated fighting inside the ring.
And before we go, have you got a prediction for this fight?
Just a win. All I'm going to do is go for the win. Whether it be 12 round war, whether it be early or not, I'm just going to go up there for the win. Bring a British cycle back to Wales. They make everyone proud, you know, and at the end of the day, it's my kids at the end of the day. Make a nice bit of money for my boys, so give them a nice little future, like.
What's it going to mean to you to win the British?
It's going to be like mixed emotions. It's not going to be for me, like it's going to be for like my old man, my old girl. No, it's going to be for Ronnie. Then it's going to be for Ellen. All the shit she was up with. Mind you, she's a psychopath. But no, you know, it's going to be everything. And it's going to be like for my kids, you know, they're going to be like, oh, my daddy was British champion. When they're older, oh, your a man was British champion, wasn't he? Like, yeah. You know what I mean? And hopefully that's just a few things to come, like. We just take it one step at a time, you know. Good friend of mine, Adrian Williams, he always tells me, 2 feet on the ground, take it one step at a time. So that's what I'm doing. This is the first step, and hopefully the first step of many.
Any sponsors or anything you want to give a mention to before we go?
Yeah, the usual geezers, you know. I got geezers boxing for the shorts. They do oh, not geezers. Cancel out, okay. Start again.
Go on.
My sponsors, number one, Home Improvements, obviously from day one. Centigrade from day one. St Clair, Volkswagen, finance leasing for the car. They're there since day one. We got WCC, we got JT Subs, we got Fitness Studio Ponte, we got a new one on board now. Bot Wales, Louisa, she's new on board. She's for my physio, and she's highly recommended through Swansea. So if any injuries you got, go and see her. And obviously you, but you know, for giving the coverage and not just keeping my people know what I'm doing, but you're not just doing it for me. There's loads of boxers you're keeping there, and like, you know, you don't earn no money from it. You do it because you love the sport. You know what, you want us boys to be seen, like, you know. So you as well. And obviously I want to thank my missus for putting up with me. Then again, she's lucky to have me, so when you got her. And like I say to him, the best thing since sliced bread, and I love.
Right, Chris, well, thanks for having me down.
You've had me out about so long, you have.
Wish you the best of luck for fight night, and you know, we're going to catch up soon.
We'll have a catch up, mush.